Sponsors, check. Email, soon to be checked. So this email comes to us from Matt. What do you think?
Mitris, I think.
Mitris. Matt Mitris.
Oh!
Okay. Ho!
My N Plus buddy.
Oh, good out.
That's awesome.
That's epic. I love it.
That's why I picked it.
All right. So this email goes as such. Hi there. My story begins with a simple game of Marco Polo in my very own pool. Back when I was about 12 years old. I love this story already. A few cousins and I were playing, and I was it. Although I am quite a fast swimmer, I decided the best way to catch somebody was to walk up the steps, out of the pool. Everybody has used this tactic at some point in their life, and dive towards them when I hear them scream, "Polo." Genius, right? Yeah, pretty much. Unfortunately, things don't always pan out the way you would desire. As I got out of the pool, I walked around the steps, ready to dive in, yelled Marco, but suddenly my foot missed the tiles and I plunged down into the pool. But before I fell safely into the water, the back of my head smashed against the tiles and blood started gushing out instantly.
That kind of makes me
People
tingle
were
a little
running, running, screaming, and I was rushed to the hospital. If I fell a few inches to the right, where a point is in the pool, the outcome could have been much, much worse, which is scary to even think about.
You're saying, you know?
Oh, yeah.
The pointy part?
Where a point
on a
is
soft
in the pool.
part of his head.
Yeah, that would be bad. Ooh, wow, was that stupid. So my question to you guys is, what is the stupidest thing that you've ever done that could be avoided, that could have been avoided if you were just maybe to use some common sense, and what was the injury, and how bad was it? Love the show, Matt.
I have a long...
Let's start with senior injury.
Yes.
Jeff Canada.
Oh, gosh. First of all, I love the fact, if anody listens to Adam Carolla, that he's actively trying to change Marco Polo into Adam Carolla. Just brilliant. It's brilliant.
Funny, I like that.
Secondly, there's a long and storied list of injuries to me, and most of the stories involving them are embarrassing. Here's one that is very embarrassing. I used to work in my teens at a movie theater because I love movies.
Yeah.
And there was a day when it was very, very slow, and I was the only employee behind the concession stand. For some reason, no one was in the lobby. It was really boring, and I was looking around, kind of bored, didn't know what to do.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man.
Shot myself in the face.
Practically.
Bored.
You know those, when you're working places like concession stands and they have those swinging doors that go like this on a hinge, and they're only about waist high?
Yeah.
For some idiotic reason, I thought it would be really... This is so dumb.
You're going to ride it?
I thought I could do a handstand on it. And there was no one... I wasn't showing off. I wasn't trying... There was no one around. I was just...
Bored.
And I don't know why I thought... I don't know what possessed me, but I decided to. And I got up, and of course, what happened was the door swung like this, as it's wont to do.
Well,
so,
it's really the only thing it does do.
It was what it was made to do.
Exactly. It was
doing
performing
what
its
it was
only
born
function.
to do.
So I was upside down, and the door went like this, and I came crashing down, and my leg hit the corner of the door and tore on my shin into my skin and up about, I don't know, 2 inches. And there was like this hole in my leg that I still have.
That's nice.
It was a scar, very big scar. And the skin above it was like this, and you could still see hairs growing out of it, right? Because it just tore into it. And beneath there was the most pearly white bone you've ever seen. It was pristine bone.
And that's made me nauseous.
And no, it gets worse.
No, wow.
So I looked at it, and I went, oh, this is bad. And on the first floor, there were...
but I got to do a handstand.
Yeah.
I immediately realized I was an idiot. I went. There was handicapped accessible restrooms that were like single occupancy with a door that closes and locks.
I'm not gonna like the rest of this.
And I went in there and I sat down on the top of the toilet seat and closed the door. No one knew I was in there. And the next thing I knew, I was sitting there and black came from the side of my vision. I've never experienced something like it since or before.
You became spawned.
It came from the side of my vision, and it just closed, and I passed out from the pain.
Yeah.
And the next thing I knew, I woke up. I didn't know how much time had passed. No one knew where I was.
Right.
And I woke up, and there was like blood all over my leg, and I come wandering out of the bathroom, and the employees that had been looking for me were like, "Holy crap! What happened to you?"
Yeah. How long were you out for?
I have no idea. Probably not very long. Probably only a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Good.
But no, I woke up.
Dan's like,
Everybody,
"You okay?"
everybody was 65 years old when I woke up. I went to sleep. They were at 12. No.
And they were still working.
I was like, so what? It was the stupidest thing I've ever done. I am reminded of it every day because I have a hole in my leg. It healed, but it's still a giant hole in my leg.
Love it. Danzig?
I didn't have a story for this until literally the last sentence of this email, and it dawned on me. When I was in my early teens, I think around 7th grade, I fancied myself cool and got an earring. Right.
That is cool.
Right
I'm
here.
excited to see how this goes.
I remember them when they gave me the earring. They said, make sure you twist it every, for the first month to whatever, and then you're good to go. So I thought all I have to do is fiddle with it for the first month, and then I can just let it be, and that's all good.
Yeah.
So I did what they told me to do, and I left it in unaided, untouched for maybe 6 months. I don't know, half a year.
Oh, and you stopped twisting
and
it?
I never touched it again. I would sleep on it. I wouldn't take it out in my sleep.
Oh, this is
leave
bad.
it there.
This is gonna be bad.
And then it started to hurt a little bit.
What kind of earring was it? Like a diamond?
A stud earring.
Yeah.
I had a hoop in there. I don't know what happened, but then I guess put the earring back. I don't know what happened. I had this after, but that also sucked. But anyway, so I had that in, started to hurt, and then one day I decided maybe I should look over there, what's going on, or take it out, or
6 months,
touch it.
I love it.
And then I touched it, and I couldn't find the backing.
Oh, gross.
And then
I'm gonna verb.
I went to my dad, who's a dentist, and
So clearly, his specialty is.
well, he had tools.
Yeah, you're saying there's
basically
teeth growing there?
No, basically there was a piece of glitter on my ear. What looked like glitter was actually the only millimeter left of backing because my ear had grown over it. And my dad had to go in there with his dental tools and fucking operation to pull out the thing. And I said, to be honest, I was completely numb. I didn't feel anything until blood. I was wearing a white shirt like this, and it was just blood everywhere. And
He gave your ear a root canal.
Yeah,
He did?
Exactly.
Ugh.
Wow, that is amazing.
So, common sense, not FTW.
Yeah, I have a couple. I'm trying sort of to figure out the ones that's the best to do. I think probably the best was, I told you guys about the snowboarding incident when I broke my collarbone.
Yeah, and then drummed later.
And then drummed later. That was a good injury. That was one of those injuries that
cool
you go.
one.
I was going off a ramp. I was doing a tail slide. I hit. Fell down, got knocked out, rolled, slid. People were like, "Whoa, what's that guy? Oh, it must be hurt." And I was like, "Yeah, I fucking broke something." Woo. Well, theoretically, that healed.
Right.
And my buddy was having a birthday party after this had healed, and his birthday party was, of course, going snowboarding.
Okay.
Okay.
So I went to my mother, as you do, and said...
Your mother.
Yes. Well, actually, it was my mother.
Yeah, that's what I said.
And I said, "Mother, would you be so kind as to allow me to go snowboarding? I've gotten my brace is going to be coming off. I'm clearly healed. Could I please go snowboarding?"
Chip, mother.
Yes. And she said, which is, and this is, of course, the best way to back out of any kind of thing like that. She goes, "You know what? Let's just ask your orthopedic surgeon if that would be okay." And, of course, assuming that he would say, F no in a million years. Well, we went to my orthopedic surgeon, and I said, "Hey, my buddy's got a birthday party. It's in like a week, blah, blah, blah." I checked my thing, and he goes, "Yeah, I think you're fine going to go snowboarding." And my mom went, "I'm sorry, what?" I was like, "Yeah, I mean, I'm sure, it's been a while, blah, blah, blah." Well,
It's like he can't have an accident on it
Subsequently-
again, but
maybe he didn't understand what snowboarding was. Feet attached to a board, no poles. Every time you stop on a snowboard, it's a controlled fall. So I go snowboarding, and about 10 minutes into the thing,
10 minutes.
about 10 minutes,
You're like, I think I'm just
had-
going to get on this lift.
I literally, it was the stupidest freaking thing I've ever done. I was snowboarding, and my buddy was behind me, and I was like, oh, and I swear to God, it was, I can skid and kind of get onto my butt, but there was like this pile of fresh snow, and I was like, I'm out, it's the winter, I love this, I'm just gonna go ahead and just slow down and just take a little siesta.
sweating quite a bit.
Yeah. Take a little siesta in this gorgeous snow. As soon as I hit the snow, and it wasn't a fall, it was like I'm just gonna go stop right here. As soon as I hit the snow, I heard that telltale snap that I heard in my ear the first time, put my hand up here and realized I broke my collarbone again. Straight through the exact same place, just arm up, so, take my snowboard, walk
End
down the
of the
mountain,
day.
call the ski patrol guy. He comes over, and the ski patrol was hysterical because the ski patrol was like, this like
it the same guy from the
19-year-old
last time?
kid. No, it wasn't. He was like,
You again.
He was like, hey, what seems to be the problem, little bro? And I was like, oh, I broke my collarbone. He was like, I'll be the judge of that. And then he goes, I'm gonna need a sled up here. And I remember the phone call from the Gettysburg Hospital, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania,
Blinkage happening.
to my father, and he answered the phone. He said, just tell me you're not calling from Gettysburg Hospital. And I go, I'm calling from Gettysburg Hospital.
Oh my God.
So that's my story. Thank you, Matt.
Yeah.
If you would like to have a question answered on such a glorious show as ours, please feel free to send those questions to fans@totallyradshow.com.
Also go to totallyradshow.com, or fans is the place you would send the backgrounds like
Yes, like
Andrew did. We love getting those. We love getting emails. We also love it when you post in the forums at totallyradshow.com. That's where you go click on forums, click on sign up, click on.
Click on.
Also on the website.
I think I made a mistake wearing the It was
Alex was like,
suggestion.
layers, man.
Layers. I'm all about layers. Look, it's
I'm a sweaty
Also,
pig.